When people get mad that I'm in the industry that I'm in, and they claim, like in my comments, that it has something to do with my father. No, grew up in a 2-parent household. My parents both loved me. Love was not what was lacking. It was money. If Dad was able to buy me a house and a car, I wouldn't need lots of money to do those things by myself. So men that are so scared of their daughters becoming SW workers, get your money up.
Men, I think what you have confused is that as a woman, I don't need you any longer. Like up until the 70s, I needed you to get a credit card. Up until recently, I needed you to have a baby. I don't need you anymore. You don't complete me. Like Jerry Maguire said, I am complete by myself. So when I say you have to earn me, it's that you have to earn the right to receive my time, my beauty, my femininity, my softness. Like I'm an add value to you more than you're an add value to me. That's where I think you're getting confused on what we're saying, that it's not 50-50, it's 90-10, okay?
What's your plan when men stop doing the dirty and dangerous jobs that keep society running?
Can you give me an example of which jobs you're referring to?
Logging, plumbing, crab fishing, oil rig. When men stop doing the dangerous jobs, when men stop getting married, when men stop having kids, what's your plan?
I'm not worried about that.
Of course you're not.
No. I don't have a plan, Pearl, for a situation in which men no longer do those jobs.
The very microphone you're using was built by men. The building was built by men. And there's no gratitude or appreciation. You just tell them they're not doing enough. Future is not going to be great for feminists. You guys are going to get the equality that you're asking for. Men are not going to protect women in the streets. Men are going to stop signing up for the infrastructure jobs. The birth rate's going to keep falling, and the future is going to be bleak.
And you also have to start asking the question, like, why is anybody shocked that the good men are going extinct? Like the good men are moving away? Like why is that something that you're, oh man, you know, that they just up and disappeared? No, they didn't. I'm seeing you out here messing with other guys. I'm seeing you out here not being serious. I'm seeing you out here prioritizing chaos, drama, the quick buck, basically, the short-term play. I'm seeing you out here rewarding that versus somebody that's stable, makes good money, and has their stuff together, a long-term partner. You don't want that guy right now. You want that guy when you're 35 or 40.
Okay, so this guy texts me, right, and I let the shit sit for like 2 weeks, right? I forgot, honestly. And then I went to text like somebody else, and you know how if you have an iPhone and you start texting somebody's name in like the search thing or whatever, it'll bring up everybody's name that starts with that or similar or whatever. And I saw his name. I was like, oh, let me text his ass back. So I text back, right? Just 2 weeks later, I text back, and I went to sleep, whatever. The next day, I was like, oh, he ain't text me back. And then I text one other time and let it sit for like an hour, and he ain't text back. I was like, oh, yes, King, protect your peace, bitch, because I'm not gonna be peaceful with none of you niggas, but yes, go off.
Bring back that yearning. You know what I'm saying? Where it feel like you really feeling for your shawty, you feel me? Like, I don't know. It's just like when you really in love, bro, that person like a drug. You feel what I'm saying? You need your daily dosage. All day though. You feel what I'm saying? Like every hour, every minute, every second, you feel me? Like you just obsessed with your person. And it's a good feeling when they give you a reason to be like that. And they ain't, you know what I'm saying, playing with your feelings. Because when you overly in love with them, this good feeling. Y'all ass, everything y'all do, y'all going on dates all the time, you know what I'm saying? It's like that honeymoon phase gonna always last when y'all rich. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the honeymoon phase go off of lust because a lot of motherfuckers just want 24/7. And then when the shit wear off, now they get to cheat, now they bumping heads all day. It's like, bro.
You know, a lot of these modern women really don't understand that men are seeing the same thing over and over again. When I date this woman, it don't really matter if you're black, white, Hispanic. Men are seeing the same thing. And quite frankly, you're seeing it across different continents. You're seeing it in Asia. You're seeing it in Australia. You're seeing it here in the US. Might be seeing it in Canada. You're seeing it in South America. It doesn't really matter. In certain sects and portions of wherever region you're in, there's a certain agenda that is being pushed where these modern women are acting a certain way. Men are seeing that and saying, oh, I know where this is about to go. I'm out.
Also, another reason why women is acting more like men nowadays is because is losing their masculinity. Y'all not giving us what we need. If you can't have control of the situation and you acting like a woman, how can we let our guard down and give you that
approach,
control?
y'all act like the man. Y'all masculine.
We need to be masculine until
No,
you
you
show
don't.
us. Until you show us that you can be. Otherwise, we're not going to step into our femininity. Like
femininity is not conditional. If you have a you should always be feminine. If I'm dealing with a man, I'm gonna be feminine regardless. If he is too soft or weak for me, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm gonna move on.
Right.
But I'm not about to start acting like DMX.
But there has been times. I feel like what she's trying to say. No, there
Yo, some women get on my fucking nerve. Like, they're over here fucking turning 40, telling me that, oh, I can't find a good man. And then they fucking talk to someone and they just stop talking to them. And I'm like, well, what the fuck happened? Oh, well, I asked him what he was doing and he told me he was eating chicken wings. Okay, and that was it. He was eating fucking chicken wings. You fucking stopped talking to him because he was eating fucking chicken wings? No, he should have, like, ate something healthier. Like, I want my guy to eat something healthy. The guy fucking wants chicken wings. You just stopped talking to a guy for eating fucking chicken wings. That's why you fucking 40 and single. Like, what do you mean they ain't good guys? He's not a good guy because he eats fucking chicken wings? Get the fuck out of here.
You know, a lot of times, these men, my God, they have to audition for no reason. Not doing it. Why do I have to audition for you? Why do I have to prove myself to you? But you never have to prove yourself to me. I mean, God dog, y'all want men to be leaders, but then you let him get all the way down the street and you never even give him any support. What CEO, what boss in what company is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to carry this entire company on my back the entire way, and say, you know what, I don't need no help. I don't want no support. Which one? Nobody. Give that man some help.
You want a bitch to come and save you? I don't need a man. Yes, the fuck you do, bitch. How you talking shit on a device created by a man saying that you don't need a man? Riding in a car that was probably made by a man, but you don't need a man. Living in a house built by men, but you don't need a man. Make it make sense, bitch. If your house caught on fire right now, who would you be expecting to come and save you? A firewoman? A firewoman, bitch? Huh? That's who you want to come save you? A bitch? You want a bitch to come and save you? I didn't think so. Now, I understand feminism has warped a lot of you bitches' brains and things like that, but it wasn't just police officer. It was policeman, fireman, mailman, man, bitch. You need a man.
Man, is there any single men that are really trying to find their person that's not for the streets? Because it just seems like that's what's going on. All y'all men is just not serious about being with one woman. Y'all want your cake and your ice cream, your food, like everything. And then you ruining the good women because you're lying and you're playing games. Like, where are the real men that are really trying to find their person and settle down? Are y'all out there? Like, where are y'all? I know I'm at home. I'm a homebody, and that's probably one of my reasons or why I haven't ran into the right one. But golly, dating sucks. Bless it.
And you know, modern women they're asking, how come good men kind of stop engaging with them, right? But you have to understand that, you know, the kind of man you say you want. So the kind of man, well, I want a man like this, 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 and this. And the man comes up in front of you. The man comes up in front of you, and you let the man go, right? And you let Chad and Tyrone play in your face. And then a couple days later, you want the good man to show up and rescue you. You want the good man to be a shoulder to cry on. What? Oh, well, you should allow me to do that in each and every situation. No, I'm a good guy. I'm not a doormat.
I'll be honest, man. When men and women aren't equal, I'm sorry if that hurts your little stupid ears. We're not equal. Because equal means the word same. We're not the same. In fact, that's my favorite thing about a woman, is that she's not a dude. Quit pretending we're the same. I don't walk around, I could have a baby if they'd let me. I can't. People try to make it like, we're equal. I want it to be equalized. No, you don't. When any one of you got a babysitter tonight, how many of you picked a dude? None of you. Not because you're sexist, but because you're not dumb. Because the baby would fall off the balcony and you'd be like, why was the baby on the balcony? He's like, I don't know, I came out to smoke. And you're like,
this is man-hating at its finest.
Women don't need men anymore. And not like, well, we don't need men in the world. Like, no, women can survive on their own without men. Like, they don't need their dad, they don't need their husband, they don't need a male in their life to sign things, to get them money, to get them banks, to give them access to properties and housing. They can do that on their own now. And this is exactly why we have a society that we do. It's not that we don't want to date men. It's that the men and the options we're realizing aren't that great.
I love when she says that women no longer need men for like to sign to own a home, to sign paperwork, to get properties. Honey, who built the properties? Who built the houses? Women no longer need men to do. I love that. I love that because they don't take a second to think about the entire infrastructure in which they live and the entire protection that they have, all the way up to military protection. It's all male led.
You know, a lot of these modern women are upset that men aren't really asking them out anymore. You know, it seems like, you know, when I was in my 20s or my early 30s, men seem to be asking me out. They seem to be more interested. What's going on? And even in your mid 20s, right? You might not have as many men or the men that you want asking you out. Well, if you don't have the men asking you out that you want, that might have to do with how you present yourself. Number one. Number two, if you have men asking you out, but not as frequently, then, you know, that might just be them. But it also might be that, you know, a lot of these men feel like maybe the juice isn't worth the squeeze. I gotta sit up here and I gotta, honestly, I gotta tap dance. I gotta perform. What are we doing here? Do you like me or not?
I'm sorry, I think you're confusing overtime with fun time. Because if your man is working, especially overtime, because he's already put in 8+ hours in a day, and then he has to work more than that, he's exhausted. That is a sacrifice. It's like the definition of sacrifice. What I definitely don't understand here is that women for so long have been trying to get men to understand that when they are stay-at-home mothers, that is work for them, that they actually are very much drained by the end of the day. But as a woman, if you're trying to flip the script and you're trying to say that a man's job or a man's work is not actually work and they're just trying to avoid responsibilities at home, the bottom line is that it's not factual. That man is sacrificing because he's putting in his time and work and sweat in order to make money for the household, for you, for potential kids.
A man will tell you he wants you to have his children, that he sees a future with you, then go missing 3 days later. He'll tell you that you're the most beautiful woman he's ever seen, he's never met anyone like you, and he'll still ghost you. The problem is that the men who do this, they mean what they're saying in the moment, But then the moment passes. They realize that their words came with responsibilities, that they set a set of standards and expectations that you're going to expect them to meet. It's easier for him to ghost you than to actually take the responsibility of telling you the truth. Of course, there are narcissists who love bomb, who do this maliciously, but that's not what I'm talking about. The normal guy who ghosts you, he meant it in the moment. It felt good. He was receiving ego validation from you. When he was saying it, he was picturing what could be, but then he realized there were responsibilities that came along with that, and he was not going to live up to those responsibilities, so he disappeared. It's important for you to be aware of the pattern, but even more important to not let that ghost return when he comes back as a zombie. Just block him. If this has happened to you, leave it in the comments.
You know, you have a lot of steady guys, a lot of regular guys, a lot of average guys out here that are continuing to get overlooked because you would prefer, and it's like I talked about in some other commentary, you want a guy that's chaotic, that's up and down. You want a guy that, and you know, I'm laughing about it, but I'm not really joking. You want a guy to beat you upside the head, a guy that you got to run out the house 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, run down the street, beat down your neighbor's door. That's the type of guy that you got to call the freaking police to get that man up out of there. Got to take that man to jail. He's a criminal. He's a criminal. And that's the type of stuff these modern women want.
After I had our son, Martin, he's my child's father, not my boyfriend, bought me a car. I paid the car note, but the car was in his name. Martin paid child support, and our son spent Thursdays and Fridays with him and his mother. We had a good co-parenting system. Martin called and said, we have to take the car to the dealership for maintenance. Martin was kind. He bought me coffee. At the dealership, he went into the manager's office and came out with paperwork. I realized Martin turned in my car and traded it for a Jeep. Martin drove off the lot. The car salesman approached me. Is Martin on a test drive? Salesman, no, he bought that for himself, but he asked me to give you this. Salesman handed me an envelope. It was my son's DNA report. Martin wasn't the father. I know who my child's father is, but he won't step up because he says he thought Martin was the father. I guess I want to work things out with Martin. How do I get Martin to accept my son? I know they've bonded and continue the child support arrangement. Advice?
Nope, you don't. That's done. Martin gone. Martin got out.
Martin said, "Step."
Look, I can tell you something about that most people honestly never figure out until it's too late. And I'm not talking about some Dave Ramsey cut up your cards type speech. I'm really talking about understanding how this thing actually works so you can stop getting played by it. No, not really a financial advisor or anything. Just do have an MBA, but just got family and friends. Myself got buried under debt, and I thought I was doing the right thing. And even, like I said, family and friends, trying to help them out, and they were getting buried by debt. So after learning and a few experiences, I'm just trying to share that with everybody else, right? So a lot of people get buried under debt they thought was helping, honestly and truly helping them. They look like they made it, and like I said, I made some mistakes myself with this. So I'm not really up here trying to preach from some clean record. I just learned the difference between debt and I think these modern women really understand that a lot of times a man is watching you. So you're going to be asking why a man is not wanting to commit, why a man is not wanting to do a lot of things, right? It's because you've decided that you're going to act a certain way. You're going to treat people a certain way. And at that point in time, he's like, why would I be involved in that? So you have to understand, and you have to look at, how do I present myself? A lot of you guys are good, are fantastic at looking great. I got my hair done, my nails done, lashes and all that stuff. But then when you actually get to know somebody, it was kind of like, I I don't really want to move forward with this person anymore.
Let me tell you something. It's not that he didn't know your worth. He just never had to feel the cost of losing you. Like, think about it. You were explaining things, adjusting, staying, right? Doing everything, even when you were unhappy. So from his side, nothing really was breaking. And people don't change when things are still working for them, just so you know. And then you leave. And suddenly it's like, oh my God, he finally realized my value. Did he? Or is this the first time he's actually feeling your absence? Because those two are very different things. Absence is loud. It messes with your routine. It hits the ego. It creates that panic of, oh my God, I can't access her anymore. And that feeling, people confuse that with growth all the time. But just because someone misses you doesn't mean they're capable of showing up for you when it mattered. If it took you leaving for him to finally see you, then the relationship was held by your presence, not his effort. So instead of waiting for the moment where he realizes everything, maybe pay attention to who he is while he still has you.
This is getting ridiculous. Where were you? How do your girl nights end up being 12 hours long?
Well, we decided to watch a movie. I fell asleep.
You fell asleep with the girls watching a movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should believe that or start investigating.
No, we just watched a movie. I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
You can't FaceTime you, can't Snapchat you, can't do nothing, have no clue where you are, but you just roll in at 2 a.m. like it's not a big deal. Yeah, well, I don't know, 12 hours with a bunch of girls, what's going on?
I fell asleep, but
Like, what are you doing? Like, are
I
you
brought you leftovers.
are you trying to like do something, or what do you do with
No, I
them?
brought you leftovers.
Leftovers from where?
We had dinner.
Oh, well, at least you thought of me that way.
Why are you sleeping?
Well, I was sleeping, but then I was panicked about you and worried, and I heard the door open. So I had to find out where you are.
I'm literally not listening to y'all anymore. I'm not listening to you. I clearly just need to trust my gut. Y'all were so mad, so up in arms about me cooking for that man. Y'all were so mad about me getting him grilling tools on our second date. This man is literally using his grilling tools on the weekend, sending me videos, sending me pictures of him using it. He's so grateful. He's so gracious. He like absolutely loves it. He showed up at my job today with meats that he had grilled with the tools that I made him. Let me show y'all. Surprised me at work. I wasn't supposed to see him. Y'all know I'm not supposed to see him until this weekend. He showed up with meats in hand, talking about, you're not going to be the only one cooking in this relationship. So what now? Oh, and the nigga got range. Brought roses too. So what now? What now? Please. Please. I'm going to do what I want. Every time you touch me, I just melt away. Everybody asks me why I'm crying from ear to ear.
Amber, was that shade to Carmen's pose?
So, if men don't like hoes, can somebody explain to me what's going on here? Her chart looks exactly like the same chart I'm seeing people pass around the Megan Thee Stallion one. Yeah, I don't see anybody going up to Travis Kelce, calling him a simp. I don't see nobody talking about Travis Kelce asking them, why did he propose to a ran-through woman? Ran-through cat is ran-through cat. When Taylor Swift got proposed to by Travis Kelce, why didn't white men go around making a graph like this of Taylor Swift? No other group of women gets disrespected by their own community on this scale the way black women do, and y'all wonder why black women act the way they act.
So are you saying in real life that you believe that men marry hoes like more times than not? Is that your argument here?
I feel like it's about equal. I would say it's more often, but I feel like it's about the same.
So are you saying half the women in the world that get married are hoes?
They got a pass. I would say they're currently hoes, but everybody ain't some Christian non-hoe girl who got morals getting picked by a God-fearing man, because every man ain't God-fearing. So you just want every girl to just be like, oh, I'm this little celibate girl. I'm such a little. I have so much modesty, And you just think, you think a hoe wouldn't get married before her? Like, that's how you think the world works? I'm just curious.
A hoe can get married, obviously, but she's going to have to change some of them whole ways. She's not going to be able to continue to be a hoe or act like a hoe or have the mannerisms of hoe. She's going to have to adjust.
But what is the mannerisms of a hoe, though? Like twerking?
Like twerking, yeah. That is, you get up in public and you're twerking, that's whorish behavior. I don't think. It's whorish behavior. Like, what do you think when men see women twerk, do you think they're like, oh, I'm going to take her home to my mom? He's like, no, I want to have sex with her. I want to sleep with her.
Ladies.
Even on the day of giving thanks, boy, these think pieces do not stop. Your discretion is advised.
If you decided to go 50-50 with a man and now you guys are happily married or engaged and you're paying 50% of the bills, he's paying the other 50, but somehow you found yourself in the kitchen this holiday doing 100% of the cooking and cleaning, congratulations, babe, you've been scammed.
And scene. Fellas, if you go 50-50 with your woman and now you guys find yourself happily married or happily engaged, and at any point in time in your relationship, you find yourself doing 100% of any maintenance for the cars in a relationship, congratulations, you've been scammed. You know how stupid that sounds? Why can't women want to do things for their men? I know so many women that take pride in going in that kitchen and taking care of business, making sure everybody gets fed properly and that they enjoy the meal. It gives them some kind of joy. But you, on the other hand, say, oh, no, they must be scammed. How? Why? What is y'all issue with people that go 50-50? At some point in time, you're going to have to do 100% of something. At some point in your relationship, it's going to happen. And so just because she decided to get in the kitchen and take care of business and make a wonderful meal for her family, she's been scammed? The projections on some of you, I just don't understand it. If you are so happy, if you know that, oh, I'm not going 50-50 with nobody, I ain't got to deal with none of that, why can't you just do that in peace? Why can't you allow the people that do want to go 50-50 to do their own thing in peace? Why must you get on here and make such an ass of yourself for someone that claims to be so happy with the decision? You can't possibly be. You spend more time talking about other people's situations than your very own. That's how I know a lot of y'all are not really happy. But you know what? Fortunately for y'all, you ain't gotta listen to shit I'm saying, because I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep it change.
And men, you have to understand that men work off of respect, right? So if I'm seeing, hey, why is he not, really chasing me and begging for me? And I want him to really, really want me and love me and all that stuff. I get it. But, if a man is getting out there chasing, you think about being in the middle of nowhere. Just chasing it. At some point in time, you're gonna be like, what am I doing running? What are we running for? What am I running for? Is there danger? Like, what's the situation? And that's what's happening. Men have stopped and started questioning why they're actually chasing. What am I running for? Who am I running after? Who am I running away from? And when you see men stop and start to do that analysis, now it gets clarity on, oh, well, what the heck? Why am I going in this direction? Ain't nothing over here for me. And that's when you stay over there and you sit over there like, oh man, he just quit chasing me because he stopped running and he started thinking. And once he started thinking, he got some mental clarity and was like, oh, she wasted my time. Let me go run in that. Let me go run in the other direction towards my goals, towards my vision, toward my aspiration. Let me go back that way. Let me find somebody back that way that actually likes me. That's why you're missing out on these good guys.